Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the LR Stock Car series. Of course, after Legends Endurance, we're here for the actual Stock Car series, meaning that we have said goodbye to a lot of drivers, and we haven't said goodbye to a few of these drivers, but we'll also say hello to a bunch of new drivers. So we're here, of course, for round one. The Khione 60 at Michigan is going to be round one. Of course, 15 drivers that we have here. In this season, we have 15 drivers, also for Legends 1 and onwards. Of course, we're gonna be starting up the race, and then we're gonna look at the qualifying, and then we're gonna look at the race. Keep an eye out for the next two races, those being the Audi Records 40 at Atlanta and also the Khione Customs Road Atlanta doubleheader. And of course, afterwards, we have the big one, the Buckshot Bros 100. Which we'll see who's gonna be an endurance master. Of course, the Buckshot Bros 100 is the longest race in LRS stock car, not LRS overall. Outside of the Legends Endurance, I think the I don't know which one is actually long. I don't know if it's the Daytona Opener or the LRS 400. We're about to take a look at the qualifying session here at Michigan. Oh, feels good to watch these guys race again. After Legends Endurance, we also have one of the drivers who partook in Legends Endurance and ended up in third. Also one of the drivers who won the Laguna Seca Legends race. The Laguna Seca race in this in the stock car series is still called Laguna Seca Legends. Excuse me. It's still called Laguna Seca Legends. It doesn't serve the same purpose, however. So it's still called Laguna Seca Legends, but it is not a Laguna Seca Legends, or it's not a race which could bring you into the Legends Endurance, which has been changed in terms of the ways of joining. You now need to, of course, be a champion to join in. And if you happen to be a champion in stock car, well, then you're driving the GT3 cars. As the crowd is pretty packed here in Michigan today. Also, yeah, if it could be, yeah, so it's like stock car. If you're stock car champion, then you get yourself the GT3 cars. If you happen to be stock car champion and a prototype champion or Formula champion, then you get the LMP1 spot, and the stock car spot then it's going to be given to the second driver, or the driver in second position. So looking at Smoke Hero, but to cross the line, and he's gonna put in a 41.79, making that the current time that people could beat here. Of course, we have Ricky here too. We have a lot of drivers here, a lot of new faces, but also a lot of recognizable faces, including Ricky right here, very recognizable face, and also Demi Hollywood, a recognizable face if he puts a 38.884, making that the pole time here at Michigan. Intoxicating immediately in the second with a 39.575. And the return of a legend, Floppa, the 73, is back in action again. And it is beautiful to see drivers like Floppa and Apollo back, as those two were knocked out during the same season. With a lack of points in the M series in Roblox, and never joined back again. But Apollo came back in season 4, and now Floppa here in the new stock car season 1. Looking at the pole sitter, Demi Hollywood is second, right behind KL6, another new driver that we have here in stock car. We have a lot of new faces, and now, of course, I'll be talking about them. Smoke Hero gets pole position, or provisional pole, and Floppa in a close second right there. And now Demi is going to slingshot himself ahead, and he does not get a faster time. However, KL6 does, and the current pole sitter is none other than the three-time Roblox champion, Apollo. And JKR taking that pole time again. We're going to be looking at these guys going back to back to back to back. That's just how we're going to be. Sixtasia gets a pole position. Oh, hello. Alrighty. Oh my goodness. It's a Chevrolet top 3 at the moment. So looking at Flop at the moment with a 38.853, and I think that they're already doing the drafting mechanic this soon already. Apollo in third, pushing JKR out of the top 3 at the moment, putting that Ford in between that Chevy party. And he's a bit of a party pooper with that Ford, but hey, I don't think Apollo cares about, oh cool, 1, 2, 3. And I don't think Draco cares either, as he pushes Apollo down, and now Ricky pushes Apollo down too, and Draco gets himself into the 3rd spot. Looking at the LRS Legends Endurance overall winner, it is none other than Sam. As the cameras aimed at him, the race winner, of course, of the Legends Endurance. He had an insane season. Of course, he's doing Formula and stock car, and he had an alright time at stock or in Formula. So looking at Draco, another brand new driver. We have 2 Dutchmen on the field. It is JKR and Draco, who are both Dutch, and also family members, both racing together. Of course, Draco driving the Dune Scarlord vehicle with the Ford Mustang look, and it's also Stacia right behind. We'll take a look at him in a second. And Sam in 4th at the moment, but he can push that Toyota up to a different location if he's fast enough. Maybe even has the guts to do so. I think Sam does have the guts. I mean, he has the guts to go fast enough to win a fucking Legends Endurance race. That should say enough, I think. I don't know about you guys, but I should say enough. It's Smoke Hero. Running in 11th. Onto the back straightaway, and the 95 goes. Demi Hollywood in 3rd at the moment. And Ricky in 7th. Let me quickly tell you guys the results so far. There are less than 3 minutes remaining. The current standings from 15th to 1st. We have Dorikoto. Whoa, 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 whoa. There's a lot that changed. It's Intoxicated gets himself a pole position right there. We have Dorikoto, KL6, Flappa, Smoke Hero, JKR, Apollo, Purple, Ricky, Jack, Sam, Draco, Demi, Scratch, Station, and Intoxicated. There's a lot of names missing, including Danny Allister, meaning that Jack is solo here in Stock Car, but Danny Allister is also solo in his series, as he'll be racing a GT and Prototype. Jack will be racing a Stock Car and Formula. So Liminal Spaces has split, but their name is not forgotten. And that's beautiful to see. Looking at JKR at the moment, all the way in 11th. Driving the Cyberpunk Edge Runners Ackerman Motorsports Chevy Camaro, the number 72, coming up into turn 3. And KL6 and Smoke Hero both at the same time. Look at that, they both have a 38.818, both of them. Well, it's a big pack up here. That's maybe why these drivers are going extremely fast. So look at Draco shoot himself up all the way to 3rd position right there. Yeah, I can see how. I can now see how they got so fast. That's Intoxicated and Scratch Kid. Oh, there goes Intoxicated into the wall. After a little touch against Scratch, the 16th spiraled across the whole field. Luckily, he has the car under control again. But that was a big hit right there. But that should not hold back Intoxicated, as we have less than a minute remaining. The 16 is still in pole position. Meanwhile, his team in the 72 all the way in 12. Gonna have a Buckshot Bros situation again, where like one of them is all the way at the bottom and the other one is at the top. There have been actually moments where like they have gone 1-2. I swear they've gone 1-2 before, but I don't think they have. In Roblox, they 100% now, but like I don't think outside of Roblox they haven't. Looking at Purple right now, driving the number 13 one-piece Toyota Camry. We have less than 50 seconds remaining, and the pack comes over to the start-finish line again. Says to be D-lap for multiple drivers, including Purple right here. And also KL6 right here. Let's see how the Australian will be doing. Draco pole position. Let's see if that could change in any way, shape, or form. As Ricky gets a third spot, but how about KL6? How about Demi? KL6 shoots himself all the way up to 6th place. And Demi all the way into 8th, as these cars are also coming to the finish line here. See who's going to get ahead of one another. No improvement, meaning that, wow, that is beautiful to look at. We have Draco up first, Intoxicated second, Ricky third, Smoke Hero fourth, and Anastasia fifth. So better take a look at these guys coming over to the start-finish line. And you see a lot of green and red, and that's because it has to sort everyone for a second. But also some people trying to overtake here and there, like Anastasia, KL6, and Apollo in purple. As we are looking at the 47 of Draco coming over to the start-finish line, and we're about to go green. Racing here for 19 laps at Michigan. You hear the engine immediately roaring of that Toyota next to Draco, and that is Intoxicated, taking that spot away right there from him. Meanwhile, Jack and Sam side to side. Purple has to be careful with the wall, had to slow down a lot. Now he lost a spot from Apollo, and now Apollo's going to start charging across the field. As you see Sam going far to the bottom. Now Flopball is being pushed to the bottom by Purple. And now Purple's going to give that spot away too. Jake also getting ahead of the 13. Is about to go into lap 2 with Ricky in the lead. And Demi getting a bit shaky over there with Anastasia. Oh, these two are getting really close. That could be scary if it goes wrong. But luckily no free wise, because free wise, that's what causes the crashes the most. And we have seen that a lot of times, especially at Daytona and Talladega. Oh, and you definitely see, I think that is Smoke Hero and KL6, or Scratch and KL6, putting their cars to the bottom. It is really who's going to be pushed out first. And two of the purple cars leading the field at the moment. Toyota front row is a Toyota podium, in fact, with Intoxicated and Ricky in the top 2 and Smoke Hero in third. Not that far away, but he's also pulling that Toyota along with everyone else to the front too. So the battle is still closer than you think as we look at Flappe getting ahead of Dory Koto here. Oh, but now Purple on the inside. They're about to go free wide. That could go wrong. Oh, these guys do keep it clean. Beautiful, beautiful racing from each of them. Each of them kept it clean. And now JKR's position is on the question as Purple tries to go on the inside here. Lap 4. And now Smoke Hero in the lead. Draco could overtake Intoxicated right here, and you definitely see him do that. And yeah, I would love to see these two duke it out as they're both about to get signed soon by JKR. And I don't think JKR would like it when two drivers are duking it out in every single race. Well, JKR's like, hey, we're trying to get points for crying out loud. Don't fight all the time. And the pack is still close together. I love this. I love this venue. It's so good. The pack is still close to each other. We see KL6 weaving over there. He's going left to right a lot. That could go scarily bad if KL6 doesn't stop weaving. It's about to go almost free wide back there. And now, after 5 laps, the pack is slowly starting to loosen up, and everyone's gonna get split into groups at the moment, as Draco is fighting for the race lead here, challenging the 95 at the moment, but now the 16 challenging the 47, and the 71 challenging the 5 as Anastasia gets closer and closer and now gets ahead of Ricky right here. And now Anastasia also trying to get close to Draco. Oh, Smoker getting really close, but he does get ahead. Into first place, the 95 will be leading the pack here. Lap 7. And the pack behind Anastasia is still close to each other as they're active. So many people trying to actively overtake here and there. So many people trying to go for opportunities. As we look at Demi getting ahead of Ricky right here. Man, it is such a good place here. I love this. Over Eldora any day. I'll take this over Eldora any day. Also, over Phoenix, 100%. I'm so glad Phoenix is gone from the schedule. Oh, there goes Demi into the wall over there, but he does get the car under control. False alarm. I know I said it like he smacked straight into the wall, but he hit the back of his car into the wall. That could have gone wrong if he didn't keep the car under control, but he has the car under control, so he should be fine for the remaining of the race. Look at that scratch right now behind Anastasia. And Anastasia, of course, far away from everyone else. As Ricky sneaks by and tries to get ahead of Anastasia here, and he successfully does that. Like a big margin of speed at the moment. These guys are far away from the pack ahead. I think Ricky's able to pull them over there, but it'll be insane if he is able to. I mean, take a look at what they did with Kanzi, Artie, and Smokero during Daytona finale in Season 5 stock car. Like Ammon Pro stock car. Draco getting ahead of Anastasia right now. And now, behind Ricky. As Ricky's trying to fuse the group together. It's not really working for him, but these guys could definitely bring the group together along with everyone else as Draco hits the wall over there. And he was on 2 for a second. He was on his 2s for a second. I thought he would like go on his 2, flip out, lose control, and spin and crash into other people. That's what I thought it would happen. Oi, Draco, you scare me there, boy. Jack protecting his position from JKR, but JKR now on the straightaway gets ahead of the 10, but the 10 is not gonna go down without a fight. But JKR knows how to sneak by. And Draco almost in the wall again. Stretch now getting ahead of the 47. And JKR's far back. Whoa, what happened? Hold on. KL6 completely still. And I think that has to be a crash between KL6 and JKR, because JKR is far back behind the pack at the moment. And Kill6 being sent back to the pits. Luckily, he won't cause any crashes or issues or anything in the slightest. Yeah, there has been a crash as there's a lot of tire marks here and there that are from JKR. Oh my god, what happened? Oh my Jesus. How brutal was that crash? Why didn't the camera pick that up? I'm mad. I'm really mad now. That made me mad. Oh, Scratch giving a little bit of a tap against Draco over there. But the 47 still has the car under control. I think it was more so a skill check. But the 47 won't let himself get fooled that easily. And the pole sitter all the way in 8th at the moment. As we have 4 more laps to go, or 5 more laps to go, excuse me. Flopper getting ahead of Apollo here. Oh, Apollo, nearly. He tried to hold back Flopper. Flopper tried to get close to Apollo, but almost made contact. Good thing that Flopper didn't just full sand it. And Intoxicated in the lead so far. Three more laps remaining. Until we're about to wave white flag. Scratch close to him. And now Scratch is going to take that spot away from Draco. And that pack is also far away from the others, but Scratch could possibly connect those groups together again. Yeah, you definitely see him do that. Now Draco could also partake along with it, but it is very difficult for Scratch to connect those groups together. Stacia gets ahead of Ricky, but Ricky and Stacia are side to side at every turn. Now Flopper spearing that Toyota ahead of Apollo's Ford. Now Sam in the top 5. Gets ahead of Demi right here. So lap 18 has to be 2 more laps. That Sam has to hold back Demi, or Demi has to hold back Sam. It is a battle for the 5th spot. Who's going to take that 5th spot is the bigger question. Smokera getting ahead of Intoxicated. It is literally between these two. And these two have won a Daytona finale before in the M Pro series. As we are about to wave white flag. 1 more lap to go here at Michigan. Let's see which of these two Toyota drivers are going to get victory lane here. Is it going to be the 95 or is it going to be the 16 as they go side to side on every single turn? As so is the 71 and the 5. As now Stacia ducks behind and gets on the bottom now. So white in the black and white checkered flag. We might get a photo finish to start off this. We might actually get one. They're tied. Smoker wins, but they are tied. Oh, What a way to start the season! Extasia coming home in third. Ricky in fourth. Demi in fifth. Sam in sixth. Draco 7. Scratch in eighth. Jack and Ivan Flopper in 10th. Wow! What a way to start off the season, people! You don't get anything like this. Oh my god. What a way to start the season here, people. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh my god. I'm absolutely stunned by that result. Oh my goodness. Yo! Okay, so Intoxicated and Smoke Hero. Intoxicated got fastest lap, by the way, but Smoke Hero 2 milliseconds ahead of Intoxicated and won that race. The finish was decided by 2 milliseconds. Oh my goodness, you cannot make this up, people. Either way, the results, it was Smoke Hero, Intoxicated, Extasia, Ricky, Demi, Sam, Draco, Scratch, Jack, and Flopper, with the fastest lap being Intoxicated. So currently taking a look at the standings here. We have Intoxicated up front, and also Smoke Hero up front, both in first. We have Extasia in third with 8 points. We have Ricky in fourth with 7. Demi in fifth with 6. We have Sam with 5 points. We have Draco with 4. We have Scratch with 3. Jack with 2. And Flappa with 1. And of course, 5 other drivers with 0 points under the name. But we'll see them also getting points in the future. It's about to go next to round 2 Audi Records for the Atlanta